All right, so we're working on getting him his wing on our truck. Kind of show you guys what we got going on here. So this is one of those like $40 or $50 eBay plastic spoilers. One thing that I see super common in these things is kind of like right here where it bows up. It'll do that real bad in between your mounting points on the back. And it'll have like a big bow in it or just a little one right here. And that always bugged the hell out of me with these cheap spoilers. So we went to Lowe's and we picked up a piece of 3/16 by 3/4 angle aluminum. I bought an 8-foot stick of it for, I think it was like 15 bucks. And the spoiler came with 2 rolls of double-sided tape. And a lot of that was meant for these end caps here. And then it came with some rivets to put in here. I didn't want to rivet this thing and make it look bad. So we got some factory style GM push pins. Put those in there in the factory holes in the tailgate. We lined this back side here with double-sided tape just like the factory one has. And that mounted this up and got that taken care of. But I didn't want to just double-side tape these things on here and have an ugly line here, not fit 100% the way they should and just not look right. So what we did was, first things first, I took my extra double-sided tape for the end pieces and I cut me 2 17-inch pieces of aluminum and a 16-inch piece of aluminum. 17s for both outsides, and then there's a 16-inch piece right here. And I double-side taped the aluminum to the wing to hold it straight from point to point. And as you can tell, it's still not 100% perfect, but it's a lot straighter than it was without it. Now we'll see how that holds up over time. As for the end pieces, we ground the bed down all the way to bare metal, as you can tell. We've got some panel bond and these self-tapper screws, the big 3 eyesores, the elephant in the room here. Those are just being used as clamps, essentially. We did this late last night. The panel bonds hardened up pretty good. So I'm going to attempt to back the screws out, and then we're going to start body working this into the side of the bed, just like we did her roll pan. I think the hardest part of this will be the underneath. So we've got a pretty good gap here. All right, so we got the screws pulled out. We got some reinforced filler put on the first coat of it. Didn't go too wild with it. We'll smear another one over it here in just a minute. I did go ahead and fill the big gap down here with some of that panel bond. So slowly waiting for it to cure. I've got it taped up. It's probably not helping